Hi everyone children, how are you doing? Hope you all are safe, taking care of yourself, studying and enjoying also. Don't overdo with the studies. Please relax yourself also, then only you can give good result. Okay? In my last lecture, what we have studied, I think we have discussed some numericals based on hand rules. Today we are going to start with AC current and DC current. Why AC and DC? Because we have to study generator also. Before going to generator directly, I want to discuss what is AC and DC, children. What is this AC or what is this DC? AC, alternating current, DC, direct current. Children, you might have observed the tube light in a house flickering. If you take the video of your tube light while it is glowing, taking slow motion, then you will see the flickering in light. Okay, so from where this flickering is coming? Let us try to understand why this flickering in tube light. And one more thing, children, DC means direct current. Direct current, this is your unidirectional current. That means in one direction current is flowing. That we have already seen from last so many classes. Alternating current is your bidirectional. That means in both the direction, forward and backward direction will be there. Okay, we'll try to understand now this. What is this? So in case of this tube light, why is this flickering? Current is flowing, children. When current is flowing means electrons are actually flowing. So in case of DC, electrons will flow like this. Current is flowing like this means, suppose current is flowing in this direction, then electrons are flowing in this direction. This is the case of DC, children. Okay. In case of AC, what is happening? Actually, all the electrons will move in one direction. Then they will stop. Now they have to change the direction. So when you have to change the direction for a fraction of second, 4 nanosecond, you have to stop. Then again you have to change your directions. So again the electron will change its direction. So when it stops, children, see, when electron is moving, that means current flow is there. When current flow is there, we know heating will be there. So your bulb or tube light gets heated up. When it stops, that means no current flow. No current flow means there is no heating. No heating means bulb will slow down, will now cool. Okay, here it is heated up. Bulb will get heated up. Then cool, 0, it becomes 0, current becomes 0. Then again reverses, then again heated up. See, heating up, then cooling down. Heating up, again cooling down. This is the cause. This is the cause why your tube light flickers. Clear, children? Okay. So now let us try to understand what is this AC exactly. What is this AC? We have just now seen the concept why this is happening. In case of AC, suppose this is your bulb now. So we'll connect to a AC source. AC source means we'll give a symbol like this. So this is your AC source, children. So what is AC? AC is nothing but, we are discussing AC, children, okay? What is AC? AC is nothing but, this is an electric current whose magnitude changes with time and direction reverses periodically. So if you draw a graph, this is your current, children, and this is your time. With time we'll see the current. This is the graph depicting your AC. So that means this is your positive and this is your negative. I think everybody knows. Okay. So this is total one cycle, children. So this is positive half cycle. This is your negative half cycle. When you see this curve, this is which curve? Mostly AC is represented by this curve. This is your sinusoidal curve, children. Even if you see the curve like this, suppose triangular also, this is also AC, children. Suppose this rectangular thing also, this is your square. Even trapezoidal, children. Trapezoidal, how the trapezoidal? You see the curve like this. Okay. Then this also this graph shows your AC. So from this graph, what we are observing? Till now we have seen current flow in clockwise direction and in anti-clockwise direction. In case of AC, if current is flowing in clockwise direction in 1 second, immediately within fraction of second, the current will change its direction. We have seen electron will flow, stop, then coming back. So again you will see anti-clockwise direction, and the current will start increasing from 0 to maximum, again stop. See, current will, when suppose clockwise direction, now current will start from 0, then it will reach its maximum value, then again it will drop, then stop. Current has to stop now. Here current is 0, then again it changes its direction. You can see this is periodically, children. This is not abrupt. Okay? And this one positive cycle and one negative cycle, they both gives this positive half cycle, this is negative half cycle. This is one cycle, children. This is called one cycle. Clear? And you can see this is your bidirectional. So alternating current is bidirectional current flow. Clear? One more thing. You have studied frequency in class 9, sound wave. Okay. What is the frequency, children? Frequency, what is frequency? Frequency nothing but in 1 second how many cycles, how many waves pass through. That is your frequency. Clear? How frequent it is. This is your one cycle or one wave. So in 1 second how many this complete cycle passes through, that gives your frequency. Clear? In India, our this domestic home supply, that is your AC supply, children. So AC supply, the supply voltage is, do you know what is that? It is around 50 Hertz. Okay. So what does it mean, children? 50 Hertz supply. 220 volt 50 Hertz supply. What is this 50 Hertz, children? What does it mean? Hertz? Hertz, unit of frequency, named after scientist Hertz. What is this 50 Hertz? What does it mean? That means in 1 second 50 cycle is passing. If in 1 second, this is your one cycle, children. So in 1 second 50 cycle like this will pass through. If 50 cycle will pass through, can you people tell me what does it mean? That means in one cycle how many times it is changing its direction? 1, then 2. 2 times it is changing its direction. So that means in 50 Hertz cycle thing, how many times it will change its direction? 100 times, children. 100 times it reverses its direction. In different country, in some country it is 60 Hertz. In India it is 50 Hertz. That means your current is becoming 0. How many times? 100 times, children. Clear? Okay. 1, 0, 2, 0. So, I think it is clear what is AC. Then we will move to DC, children. What is DC? Actually, this lecture is to give a fair idea of AC and DC, so that it is like better to understand this, so that we can understand the AC-DC generator more easily. Now, what is DC? What is DC, by the way? An electric current whose magnitude is either constant or variable, but the direction remains same all the time. Suppose this is your bulb, children. Okay, this is your bulb. It is connected to a battery source. We will draw the graph now again. What we have just discussed. In case of DC, the direction remains same. That means throughout the time the current will be same direction, in one direction, only in one half cycle. Like in only positive part. We have just seen. Not half cycle, children. This is only in the one direction. But magnitude can be constant like this or can be variable. Okay. Tell me what is the frequency over here, children? What is the frequency in case of DC? It is 0. Clear, children? There in AC it is 50 Hertz. Here it is 0. Frequency is 0. Okay. And we use battery to get a normally. So many sources are there where battery we use for a DC current. Clear? And I have already told the magnitude is either constant or variable. Variable means you will see sometimes. Now you in higher class you will see. Okay. See, this is changing That means magnitude is changing, but in one direction only. Clear, children? This is called ripple. You will study in higher class all those things. This is called ripple. Or you can say it is pulsating DC, like pulse. This is called pulsating DC also. This is pulsating DC, children. Okay? Hope clear. DC is G. Frequency is 0 and it is a unidirectional. In AC it is bidirectional. Clear? Then can you people tell me which one is more dangerous? AC or DC? Which one will be more dangerous, children? AC or DC? AC. AC is more dangerous than AC because of the frequency, children. Since it has got high frequency, it is hazardous. Your AC is more dangerous than your DC. Even 25 volt also can cause death, children, in case of AC. Then you might have asked that all the thought will come. If AC is so dangerous, then why for our domestic supply we are using AC, children? You can ask one thing. Let us see why we use AC in case of a domestic supply. In domestic supply, what is happening? There will be a power plant, there will be power station. From the power station, the supply will come. Okay, so that means some distance your current has to travel. For this transmission, for this long distance transmission, you will use transmission where, children? For the long distance transmission, you will use transmission where? Since current is flowing in this air, where, so what will happen? Current is flowing, that means it will heat up. So it is heat up means your electrical energy is getting wasted as heat energy. So we must avoid this loss. There is energy loss. So to avoid this, what we will do? To avoid this, first we will do, here we will use low current. Okay, then what we will do? Then we can change this current after the supply to high amount of current. And how will change from low to high? We will use, children, transformer. You are going to study this in class 12th. We will use transformer. This transformer based on your mutual induction. We have studied now electromagnetic induction. From there we will study mutual induction. The principle based on this transformer works. So there will be two types of transformer. Step up, step down. So according to our use, we can use step up or step down. So here you will use step up or step down. At the receiving end you will step up, step down. That you are going to study in class 12th. I am not going into that detail. So that means this transformer, children, here is the key. This transformer works on AC only, children. It works only on AC. That means to avoid this loss, to prevent this loss. In DC, loss is much more. Okay. So to prevent this loss, we will use AC. Hope I am clear with this, children. Hope I am clear with this AC and DC and why AC is more dangerous, and if it is more dangerous also, why we are using this AC and DC. Okay, children. Hope this lecture will help you to understand AC and DC in better way. If any doubt, children, you can leave a comment so that I can address your doubts. Okay. So in my next lecture, we are going to discuss generators, children. We are going to discuss generator. Okay. Hope you have understood the class. Please, children, take care of yourself. Stay safe, children. Okay. Do your studies, but relax yourself. That is the key to do more. Okay. Otherwise you will get stagnant, children. So don't overload yourself with studies. Study. You need to study, but there has to be certain strategy and planning how to go about it. Hope you people are taking care of it. Thank you for watching, children.